And now,
good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Allen. Just the opening round of 12 scheduled for tonight's bout. De La Hoya's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Nicely timed 1-2. Oscar De La Hoya's opponent tonight has a lot of confidence in his ability to bang. Teddy, what would be your advice to the power puncher opposite the Golden Boy?
Well, first of all, I would tell him you better have a way to land it. Don't go out there just winging, because De La Hoya has been in there with punches before. He'll know how to make you miss. He'll see it coming. Use your jab, set up those shots.
shake it off.
Nice block by Money. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Halfway through this round.
That's okay. Hey, hit back.
Super two-punch combo by Oscar De La Hoya. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Teddy, most ringside experts feel that this is very much going to be a tactical fight.
Yeah, both these guys throw punches like they're paying for them. And guess what? They're both cheapskates.
Well-targeted two-punch combo by the Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya. And he ties up on the inside. Good block by De La Hoya. Mayweather's well off the mark that time. Last 10 seconds of this first round. And we come to the end of round number one. Money's putting on a display of accuracy, and the punch numbers tell that story.
Not winning. He's beating you. I need you to throw more than one punch out there.
Here we go. Round two is underway. Able to cover up that gut.
Back to the body. Keep working the body.
The last thing either guy wants to be here, Teddy, is one-dimensional.
The last thing you want to be in anything to be successful is one-dimensional. I mean, if you're a comedian, you don't want to be saying the same jokes all the time. Your crowd's not going to be there. Well, your opponent is going to be there all night long if you do the same thing.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Well-placed, well-timed combo up top. Halfway through round number two. De La Hoya's not just loading up, he's landing combination punches like he did right there. There's a straight right hand. Money's just looking to get it done on the back end here, Teddy.
Yeah, he is. He's just waiting to set a trap. You know, he's trying to get his opponent to walk in where he can make a miss and bang, spring it on him.
Count down the final moments of this round.
Nice work. Nice work.
Mayweather's going with a very efficient work rate in that last round. He chose his spots carefully, Teddy.
Yeah, that's what I like to see, and that's what the judges are supposed to be looking for. You know, not just be overtaken by a guy just going out there like a Mad Hatter and just throwing punches, but placing the punches, strategically putting them in the right spots. Good job.
Money's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. There's the headshot, but he parries it away.
Still not moving enough.
Blocks the headshot.
Muévate.
Money's proving to be elusive. The Golden Boy has always had a great hook, and he shows it off there.
Back to the body.
Great work offensively, landing that combination by Oscar De La Hoya. Mayweather's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head.
Move your head.
The emotional story of Oscar De La Hoya honoring his mother Cecilia, who died of breast cancer, was one aspect of Oscar, the Golden Boy. But the bottom line is, this is a guy who could flat out fight.
Yeah, he's a guy that could flat out fight, and a guy that, when the moment has come, he's behaved like a fighter. You know, beyond the image of the Golden Boy, behind that 14 carats.
Oscar De La Hoya stunned by a big shot. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Oscar De La Hoya. Way to block there.
Keep working the body.
¡Levante la cabeza!
Keep doing what you're doing.
Last 10 seconds.
Relájate, relájate, relájate. You're okay. You're okay.
Keep it happening. Keep it up.
Mayweather's up on Teddy's scorecard 3 rounds to zip, but still obviously a lot can happen at this point forward. De La Hoya's got a real uphill battle ahead of him now with a cut over his eye. Oh, he just misses with that headshot.
Protect yourself.
You see what happens when he commits to the uppercut. Look at that. Great work there.
Not focusing. Yeah, good work.
Oh, what a whiff by Oscar De La Hoya. The Golden Boy blocks that punch. We've heard you say that Oscar De La Hoya's strength is his left hand, and he's naturally left-handed. Let's specifically talk about his jab and his hook. What do you think of him?
Well, good. I mean, I wouldn't say great, but good enough to win the titles that he's been able to win, and good enough for the most part to have the upper hand, the upper left hand, without, you know, making too much of a pun out of it. But I think the most important thing is, for the most part, he uses his height. He has great size. You know, he started out as a junior lightweight. This is a guy who was tall, rangy, and with a good left hand, he was a guy who could control most fighters most of the time.
Face yourself. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep your feet moving. Still not moving enough. Move, muévate.
Nice block by Oscar De La Hoya. Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds. Parries that punch intended for the head. De La Hoya's got to find a way to land more of these punches. It's okay to throw punches, but not if they're just drifting off to space.
Absolutely, and space is it. He's in space. He's too far away. He has to get the right range.
You gotta let your hands go. You have to. You have to be busy. This guy is beating. If you throw 3 or 4 punches in a row, you can turn this around. But you have to.
Round number 5 has arrived. De La Hoya's not firing off the big power punches. I gotta wonder why.
Sometimes a guy is making a silent agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what had come back at him.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. De La Hoya swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. A striking combination by Oscar De La Hoya. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. Oscar scores with a big left. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by the golden boy, Oscar De La Hoya. Mayweather showing us that defense is also very much part of his game.
Yeah, it is. Not only to avoid punches, but actually to even set up offense. You know, he'll make you miss, and then there's something coming back. He creates opportunities to hit you.
And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. He just missed that shot up top. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. Off the target by Money.
Keep working the body.
De La Hoya's last round was a big improvement. I mean, that's more of what he's trying to accomplish in this fight. Down on the scorecards, but now things headed in a better direction for him.
Yeah, to me, he was cooperating with his opponent before. Right now, he's arguing with him. Hey, arguing is good in boxing.
Keep working, and this is your fight. Don't get lazy out there, all right? Don't get lazy. You're winning this fight.
Back to action here at the start of this round. That last round was very interesting because it was the kind of round that can turn a fight in a completely new direction. He did well.
Yeah, you know, the old-time saying was bad start, good finish. Well, that's what he's hoping for, good finish.
Teddy, when you've been in the corner in your career and you have a charge who is not making a lot of contact, what do you tell him?
The first thing I tell him, Joe, is shorten up your punches a little bit. The other thing I tell him is he's making you miss, so you know what? Feint him a little bit. Get a false move out of him. Get a premature move. And when he moves, then time him. Now you're going to catch him.
Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs.
Left and right, left and right.
Money's right hand scores well that time.
Come on, keep focused.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Mayweather's doing a good job tonight on the outside. He's able to score from the outside, keeping a safe distance away from his opponent.
Good work.
Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. A battering ram of a hook by Oscar De La Hoya. Mayweather's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Money's been having great success with these combinations, Teddy.
Well, there's a reason for it. He's using his jab to start it, and then he's letting the punches go, letting their hands follow.
Good looking right hand after he got hit.
Hey, gotta see that come in. Let's go.
Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. Money's Corner knows the situation here. Yes, we're up in a close fight, but anything can happen that can turn things around and go against us.
Okay, you're doing good. You're doing good. Just keep it up, all right? Very good, very good. Go out and get. Go out and fight these guys. Take it to these guys. You have to.
6 rounds in the books, 6 to go.
Keep moving! Keep moving! Don't let him get to you! You're still not moving enough! Move! Muévate!
David Hoya's got to do something. This is ridiculous. He's not doing anything.
What he's doing, I think, is hoping the referee's going to come in and do something for him, get him out of there. That might be what's going on.
They both decide to bring it.
Fish yourself! Uppercut!
Basic but beautiful. Jab, left hand. Turn that hook over, but couldn't turn it into a connect. Zones in on that overhand right. Halfway through the 7th round. Oh, and there's a big right hand from Oscar.
Move your head! ¡Muévete la cabeza!
David Hoya's flat-footed. There's no other way to describe it. He's not a fighter that gets up on his toes, moves around, gives you angles. He's flat-footed.
Yeah, you don't have to be on your tricycle all over the place, but you can step a little bit. Get out of range. He's doing nothing.
You're not focusing! Relax!
Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunching.
Well, the old timers used to say, when you're calm in there, when you're in control in there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
Three minutes gone by in this round.
No doubt about it. You're losing this fight.
Beautiful. Fucking beautiful. That was fucking amazing. I want to know.
Start of round number 8. David Hoya is very much in this fight. I know he's trailing significantly on your scorecard, but his opponent has not been grossly outworking him.
No, the window's been left open. You know what happens when a window's left open. You know, you can get a stiff neck. That wind comes in there. That wind comes in
I usually get a high bill for my air conditioning.
Well, right now, he's got to worry that he doesn't get a high bill, a bill that's going to cost him the fight.
David Hoya able to block that punch. Blocks that punch. Really frustrating his opponent now. Mayweather's so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
Not precise at all by the Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya. Able to land the hook to the head. A little head hunting right back to it. 90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8. De La Hoya's able to land a good, solid left hand. Mayweather's feeling the impact of that powerful hook. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Oscar De La Hoya. Money's got to be feeling the sting of that big, powerful hook.
Keep moving! Keep moving!
De La Hoya's looking for a way to get this fight back on course. A course that can get him a victory. This isn't it, just trying to counterpunch in these middle rounds.
No, this is not it. He's not thinking right. You know, it's one thing to say physically, technically, he needs to do that. But to do it, you have to be mentally clear. You have to be seeing the plan, seeing what you have to do, what you have to order your body to do. He's not seeing that right now.
Last 10 seconds of the 8th
Still
round.
not moving enough. Move, muévate. Keep moving. Gotta see those coming.
All right. You are dominating this fight. Keep it up. Just keep doing what you're doing. Listen, you need to move it.
Another round, and if it keeps up with the rest of them, it'll be closely contested and hard to score. Right on the mark with the hook up top. Good step back counter punch there.
Beautiful.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Oscar De La Hoya. De La Hoya's throwing wide punches. If I'm standing opposite of that, I jump on it.
Yeah, well, if you're the fighter, that's where you have to be kind of like into a Kodak moment, where you take a picture and you say, okay, remember that, and the next time, bang, I'm going to take advantage.
And he's holding. De La Hoya's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. A target on his head, and he places the hook right on it. Halfway through the 9th round. Nice hook by De La Hoya. Very accurate to the body with that left hook. Then he brings the right hand. Mayweather showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. Oh, and they decide to trade there. Good block by Oscar De La Hoya. And he engages in the clinch. Mayweather's got speed and plenty of it. Teddy, still, I'd like to see him just bite down and fight a little more.
Yeah, you'd like to see him sit down a little bit, bend his legs a little bit, and make those punches a little more effective. Not just great where they look good.
Last 10 seconds of the 9th round.
You're losing this fight. You gotta pick it up. You hear me? Pick it up. There you go. Go.
Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in. Whoop, whoop. Money's on the receiving end of a very good counterpunch. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Oscar De La Hoya. De La Hoya is almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. And just grabbing onto his opponent. Oscar De La Hoya's on the bad end of a very impressive hook up top. There's another right hand. De La Hoya's on the receiving end of a hook. And we've reached the halfway point of round 10. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Oh, what an exchange. Money's giving us a taste of some of that athletic ability, that hand speed right there. Good combination.
And his opponent, though, now is going to have to show us that he could do something to sort of, you know, adjust to this, to counter this. And that's going to be controlling range and timing, because he can't match up with the physical hand speed.
Relax, relax. Left and right, left and right. Come on, keep focused. Get after him. Punch, punch. Keep it up.
Coming to the end of round number 10, 10 seconds to go.
Get out of the way from those.
And that's the end of round 10.
This is a wipeout. You're winning this fight. Just keep doing what you're doing, and you got this. Just
Teddy's scorecard as we start round number 11. He's not down by much at all. This is within striking distance, Teddy.
Yeah, it is within striking distance. All he has to do is push it into that extra gear a little bit.
Nice block by Money. De La Hoya's at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Comes right back with some offense of his own. Money's rocked by that punch. Mayweather's legs can't fail him now. Oh my, is he taking damage. Fires right back at him. Mayweather's ability to utilize that jab is really making this a very easy fight. He likes to get to the inside, and now he's got the key to that door.
Yeah, well, first of all, it's controlling the outside. You know, it's keeping his opponent defensively, and it's setting up, as you just said, offensive opportunities in the kitchen.
Keep moving! Keep moving!
De La Hoya is the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Money's punch is far off the target. A well-targeted hook landed by Oscar De La Hoya. And now he scores well with a straight right. There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing is taking his opponent's jab away.
A little head hunting with the right. Pulls the trigger fast. There's that overhand right.
Good job, buddy.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. And he just holds on there.
There you go.
A good block. Last 10 seconds of this 11th round. And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
What heart, what guts to go the full route here. I mean, this fight, we predicted it would end early, and here they are going the distance. He clinches when he gets to the inside.
Move your head! Muévete la cabeza!
De La Hoya's combination punching here is showing you what good boxing is all about. 3 punches thrown, 3 punches landed. Scores up top with a left. Halfway through this 12th and final round. A solid 1-2 combo left-right by Oscar De La Hoya. Nice work, the left hand to the head. De La Hoya's got those earmuffs on, and he's got his hands tight against his body. But, Teddy, still, some things are getting through.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like driving a car, Joe, you know, and the weather's a little bad, and you say, I want to be safe here, I'm going to stop the car. You don't stop and park the car in the middle of the highway where cars are coming. I mean, he stopped right there in the middle of the highway. Cars are coming. You know, pull off somewhere. You know, get the heck out of there. Find the right parking spot.
Come on, keep focused!
Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Money. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. 10 seconds to go in this, the final round. So two guys who everybody thought had no chance of hearing the final bell now wait for the judges' scorecard.
Explosions early on, but later on, just a little tap dancing.
That's a well-earned victory by Money. And it's nice to see when not only all three judges have it for him, but your scorecard agrees.
Yeah, it is. That doesn't mean I'm going to hang out with these guys or go to dinner with them afterwards, but right now I'm going to say, job well done, guys.
Yeah, good one for the fans. Glad you tuned in to see it with us. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us.